Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum. I don't know how many people are going to show up tonight because this is not my usual night to do Facebook Live, but I thought I'd do something kind of a little different, and maybe we'll do these once in a while where we'll just hop in and do a little extra. Hi, Kathy. First one in. Where are you, Kathy? Where do you live? Are you going to be my only person tonight? It's just going to be you and me, Kathy. Wherever you are, it's just the two of us. But we'll get started soon. I'll tell you a little story today. I've just, hi, Shannon. Oh, I can always count on Shannon, my incredible personal assistant. Unbelievable. Runs our whole office, does everything. Today I had a fair, a little bit lighter schedule than I usually do. And so I'm in Southeast Florida, and oh my gosh, there's so many great places to shop here. Oh my goodness. It's just, I'm actually, my head spins with all the great consignment shops and vintage shops. And I love that kind of stuff. I got this fan today, of course, because I live in the South now. And I'm going to be hot. And if I'm out someplace where there's no fan above, I've got this. I bought these two little urns, and then a little Asian man that's just very vintage and beautiful, and lots of blues and creams and crackled and very pretty. I got one at a thrift store and another one at a vintage store, and I got them home and I put them on this credenza that I have in my room downstairs, and they look great. It's such a blue and white moment. It's very pretty. A lot of chinoiserie. Love that kind of stuff. So it was a fun day for me. And then I was out for about an hour and a half to zoom, get down there, quickly take a look, come zoom, get back to my appointments. It's really easy here. I'm not accustomed to having so many choices for shopping and so many incredible prices. So Southeast Florida, boy, it's the place. So tonight, I thought we'd kind of newsjack, so to speak, and that is talking about what's going on in the news. And we know about the politician, and I won't name names because I don't think that's very nice, who's been hanging around women lately and sniffing their hair. Cracks me up. Too funny. I don't think the guy's, I'm going to be honest, so far it doesn't look like he's a lech. It just looks like he's kind of, I don't know, affectionate. I know what it's like. You get excited and you're with people, and maybe you're at a political rally and everyone's, beating to the same drummer, and the rhythm is going and everybody's excited. And then he meets people and they say, "Oh, I love you, JB. I love you, JB." And he kisses them, and then he sniffs their hair. What a crack up. Anyway, so I thought, we're going through my materia medica, and, we're supposed to be in the A's. But I thought, why not? Let's take advantage of this, because I'm sure you will remember this remedy more readily when you think of it in terms of politicians who sniff people's hair. And the remedy is Sorinum, spelled P-S. The S, or excuse me, the P is silent like pneumonia. The P is silent. P-S-O-R-I-N-U-M, Sorinum, not Pasorinum, Sorinum. And it is a fantastic medicine. It is not commonly used. And I'm teaching you something tonight that many people know nothing about. And, or at least you don't learn about this until you're pretty more in depth in homeopathy school. And it's not something you're going to find at Whole Foods or Walmart. It's going to be something you're going to have to buy on, from Boron, or go online and be sure to get your discount, the 20%. I learned it last time. I still keep getting that wrong. Get the 20% discount from Boron by putting my name in there, Joette, Joette, in the little box. And I think it's the upper right, and you'll get your discount. So Sorinum, let's talk about it, because it is such fabulous medicine, and it is specific for when there is an odor, a perspiration odor, a hair odor. Now, everyone has odors to a certain degree if we don't wash, but this is for people who wash, and in spite of that, they have an odor. A lot of old people are like this. Sick people are like this, but even non-sick. Sometimes kids can be this way. Sometimes people who, just wash daily and it's matters not. They still have an odor. And so it's not the only medicine we think of. There are others. There's sulfur can be used for this. But when we think of a perspiration that's gone renegade, so to speak, we automatically think of Sorinum. And I always use it in a 200. I don't know if I've ever used it in a 30. Yes, I guess I have. But for this particular situation, it's a fantastic medicine. And as I say in my Materia Medica, it's for foul body odor and conditions, skin conditions that are lacking in eruptions. In other words, the person's not getting eruptions, but they're itchy. Although they can get eruptions too, but if there's that combination of foul odor and itchiness without eruptions, you probably have a dead ringer for this fantastic medicine. It can be used for psoriasis, though, and eczema, and I've actually taken it myself, and it has helped me a great deal in my life for eczema. It's also a fabulous medicine for an inability for the immune system to catch up. And I don't mean autoimmune diseases. I mean someone who gets colds all the time. They're constantly getting strep throat, or they're getting otitis media, or they're getting sinus infections over and over and over and over again. This can be a really great medicine, and we don't use it frequently. We only use it one dose every 14 days. Every 2 weeks. That's all we do. It's every 2 weeks. The person can be terribly itchy. So you can think of itchiness and odor as kind of a combination, kind of like an old dog. As a matter of fact, I've actually given this medicine to Buster when he had a bad odor, and we were thinking, well, he's just an old dog. But no, I gave him Sorinum, and the odor went away. I've given it to many of my family members when they've gotten elderly, or that's Buster right now horfing for us. He's right on command doing a little horf sound. So it's also a person who is prone to being chilly. So if the person is a hot person and they're perspiring, oh my gosh, they're just so hot they can barely stand. They want to take their clothes off. They sleep without covers. Then it's not likely going to be Sorinum. It's going to more likely be sulfur. But if they're slightly cold, or there's no temperature issue, and there's an odor that we just can't seem to wash away, we wash it away, and then 2 hours later that odor is back again, then Sorinum is a good choice. Now, there's one more aspect that I love about this medicine. If I see all of these satellite conditions around this as a politician walks by to sniff, then I know that I've got a good argument for Sorinum. But there's one other aspect, and that is people who need Sorinum are like Felix Unger. Now, I'm sure I'm dating myself, but the fellow who was in The Odd Couple, who was always snurfing and sniffling and anxious and kind of needy, and that's allergic, always getting sick and sinus infections and honking all the time. Sorinum can be great for that. But there's one more side to it. We didn't really see that in that movie or that television program with Felix Unger, but it does present in this medicine when the person feels as though life is not worth living. What good is life? No matter what it is, they feel negative. No matter what you say, they see the downside. They see the negative side. It's like Eeyore. Yes, I know. Merry Christmas. Oh, yes. Oh, it's a beautiful day. I didn't notice. That can be Sorinum too. So they have a gloomy disposition often. So if you get this whole picture, gloomy disposition, odor that can't be washed away easily or comes right back quickly, And that odor can be from anywhere. It can be the head. It can be the breath, although the breath, we have to think twice about the possibility of dental infections and maybe tonsil stones or something like that. Pardon me? Or tonsil stones or something like that. The breath is not as clear, but it can be an odor from the breath as well. Halitosis, body odor in general, even foot odor, any kind of those odors that we wash and it comes back. Wash and it comes back. For goodness sakes, how do we get rid of this? That is when we think of this medicine. So if you've got a politician that hangs around you sniffing the back of your head and you're uncomfortable because even in spite of the fact that you shampooed this morning, you're worried about there being an odor, to think of Sorinum. So folks, this is so great that I can teach you this, that I can give you information that many people know nothing about. I can guarantee your doctor knows nothing about this, and your chiropractor knows nothing about it, and the nurse practitioners you've been to, and your teachers, and your family, and think of all the people who know nothing about this, and you know, and you will be able to take care of it. And it's a special, this is super special information as far as I'm concerned. I love the fact that I and you have this information that many others don't have. However, I really would like more of us to know about it so that more people can get accustomed to this. So this becomes a household name, this name of this beautiful medicine called homeopathy. So with that, we're cutting a little short because it's not an awful lot to talk about, but go online, read about Sorinum, Psorinum 200C once every 14 days and use it when it fits. And so with that, God bless and be safe. Be safe. I don't know what that means, but be safe. And I'll see you Monday night at my usual time. Bye, everyone. Love you. God bless.